Hi guys, welcome to DevOps tutorial, and in this video lecture we are going to learn some important command for the Docker. So let's start with the first command is Docker version. So I log in into my terminal, that is my Ubuntu server. So let's learn the first command is Docker version. So this command is give the information of the version that is installed in my server. So the client version is 19.0.0.3.8 and server version is 19.0.38. So let's clear this. So next command is docker info. So this command is give the complete detailed information of the docker that is installed in my server. So we can see here it can give the information of that how many containers we have, how many running containers, how many pause containers, and how many stopped that one, and how many images are present in that one, and what is the server version, what is the driver. This kind of information we will get from this docker info command. So let's clear out. So our next command is docker pull command. So this command is give the this command is used to download the image from the docker repository. Okay, so let's try this command. So the command is docker pull, and we have to define the image name here. So the image name is like we are using Ubuntu. So if you want to download any specific version, so you can define with the help of colon and define the version name. And if you're not defining anything, so it will download the latest version from the hub repository. Okay, so now we are downloading the latest version. So let's run this command. Okay, so we can see here this image is already present in my repository, sorry, in my local system, so it is not downloaded, but in your system if it is not present, it will download. Okay, so the next command is if you want to see how many images present in my system, so next command is docker images. So this command is give the all the information about the images that is present in my system. So we can see here we have two images present in my system. One is Ubuntu and one is Hello World. And the image ID is there, and what is the tag is latest, and the created date is 4 weeks ago, and the Hello World is 3 months ago. And the size of both images is 64 MB, and for Ubuntu, and 13.3 KB for Hello World. Okay, so the next command is docker inspect. So let's clear out this one. Okay, so this command is used to give the detailed information of particular image or container. So let's try this command. So first check the images. Okay, so we required the ID, just copy here and execute the command. So command is docker inspect and give the image ID or container ID. So we are using for the image, so let's paste here. So we can see here the lots of information about the particular image. So we can see here the version is Ubuntu, parent is not defined here, created date is here, and all other information we can see here. Okay, so let's clear this. So next command and very important command is docker run command. So this command is used to start the container. Okay, so let's try this command. So suppose I want to start the container for Ubuntu server. So the command is docker run -d. D is defined for the background versions, background. So suppose if you want to download the image and that running in the background. So D is represent run your container in the background. Okay, so let's execute this one. Then hyphen name of the container, Ubuntu container, and the image name. Okay, we can see here the command is docker run -d. D means run your container in the background, container name and image name, and if you have specific version. Okay, so let's execute this command. So something problem docker run minus just, oh sorry, this is a hyphen Okay, so container is created. So if you want to see the container, so the command is docker ps minus a. So this command is give the information of all the containers present in the system. Okay, so we can see here the container is, we can see here the first digit is similar to this one. So this is our Ubuntu container, and this will be created 50 seconds ago and exited. Okay, and the name of the container is Ubuntu container, and another container is hello world container. Okay, so the another command is docker ps. So this command is give the information of all the running containers. So but we don't have any running containers right now, so this command will not show anything. So let's understand the another command is export the pod. Okay, so for that one we go to the our github, and here we have the command is like -p is denoted to export the pod. So some applications like httpd means Apache or nginx, we have to require to export the pod to communication. So for that one we have command, we just copy this one and paste it here in our terminal. So we can see the command is docker run -d and minus name, and we are providing the container name -p for exporting the pod, and the first pod is representing to the host pod, and the second pod is representing to the container pod, and we have the image that we are pulling from the Docker Hub. So let's execute this command. So when we are executing this command, the first message is unable to find this image. So this image is not present in my local repository, so it is downloading from the hub. Okay, so we are getting some error because of the 8080 port is already in use. So we are going to change this port to 9090, but the container is already created, so we have to rename that container and rerun the again this command. So we can see here the container is created. So if you want to see the how many containers are created, so the docker ps minus a. So this command will give the all the containers that is present in my system. It may be running or exited. Okay, so we can see here the HTTP server 1 is created and it's running from 10 seconds. So let's go to the check it if the Apache server is working or not. So go to the AWS server, copy this IP address and paste into the your browser, and our port number is 9090. So when we hit this IP address, it will message come it works, means Apache server is running fine. So let's go to the terminal again. So the next command is docker ps. So this command gives the only the running containers information about the running containers. Okay, so if you want to stop the containers, we have command is docker stop, and we have to give the container ID. So okay, so docker is stop. So when you go to the browser and again click this one, it is not working because the docker containers stop working. So if you want to remove the container, so let's check how many containers we have. ps minus a. So like we can see we stop the container, so it is exited 15 seconds ago. So if you want to remove this container, this one, so just copy this id docker rm is remove and the container id. So this command is remove the container. So we can see here the container is removed. So the next command is like, suppose if you are using Ubuntu machine, so you want to like some perform some operation on that Ubuntu server. For that one we have command, go to your, okay, for that one we have to interactive mode. Okay, so let's copy this command and we will understand in the terminal. Okay, so command is docker run -i is interactive mode, and minus t is for the terminal, and the name of server container is Ubuntu server, and we are taking the image Ubuntu. So let's execute this command. So we can see here we are logging into the Ubuntu server. So we can Ubuntu container, and we can do some basic we can do the commands here for the Ubuntu, like ls. If you want to update this Ubuntu, so apt get update. So all this command we can do in this one. If you want to some setup here, so we can do all these things. And if you want to exit, so just type exit, and you can exit from the Ubuntu container. So this is for, so next command is, if you want to remove the image. Okay, so first we'll check how many images we have. Okay, so we have 3 images, so I want to remove the HTTP images. So, hello world. So the docker rmi, this is command for remove the image. We have to copy the image id and paste it here. I think, okay, so container is running, so we have to stop the container. So docker ps minus a, and we have to remove this container. So docker rm, and the container is this one. So this container is removed, then we can go for our remove the image. So docker rmi is a command to remove the image, and image id is this. So we can see here the image is deleted. So again check docker images. Okay, so there is no images present in that one. So this is some basic example of docker basic commands that is we are using in our video lecture. So in next video lecture we are going to learn Dockerfile. So guys, please subscribe and like my YouTube channel. Thank you.